Hello my bookish lovelies, Kira here, and today I am going to be doing a Booktube Thanksgiving Tag video. So guys, I wanted to do something for Thanksgiving that would kind of, be really good to capture how I felt about, Thanksgiving and everything else. And this will probably be the last video that I do before Vlogmas comes up. So you guys are going to be getting a lot of me in the coming days, especially at the beginning of December. But I wanted to do this video because it was just very important for me that I kind of take the time to feel grateful for the things that are in my life. And not just books, people too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this tag. I was not tagged in this tag. I did this tag because I wanted to do something for Thanksgiving and this felt like the right tag to do. Question number 1, a book you are thankful for. The book that really stands out for me is not one that I had the highest rating on, especially like when I read it, but it's definitely a book that has stuck with me over the last several months. I read it in, I believe it was July. I have been thinking about it ever since just because of what it's done for me. It's actually Strange the Dreamer by Lanny Taylor. It wasn't my favorite book upon reading it because of the pacing, but it was very lyrical and very poetic, and it captured so many things about dreams. And it actually put dreams themselves into perspectives that I didn't have before. It was great. So I'm really thankful for that book because it kind of made me realize that in your life you don't have to have just one dream. You can have many dreams, and sometimes after one dream is fulfilled, another takes its place. We, being human, are composed of dreams, and in that composure of dreams, some of us are constantly having their heads in the clouds, and I am definitely one of those people. My feet are definitely not firmly planted on the ground, but it really kind of was an awakening reading this book to realize that there was so much I had in common with Laszlo Strange that I hadn't realized that I had in common with him. And so that was kind of just not really rude awakening, but an awakening for me personally to realize that I could have so much in common with fictional character, especially in regards to dreams. I'm really thankful for that book because it helped me to realize so much about dreaming in itself and how dreams can change in so many ways. Question number 2, a book that you haven't read that you are thankful for. For this particular book, I am going to actually post The Night Circus because I'm really excited to read this one, and as I'm thankful to have something to be excited for. This was a book that a lot of people really, really love, and I've heard it's lyrical, and I've been reading The Starless Sea and so far really enjoy it. And I did kind of read the first few pages of it, and it sounds really amazing. It sounds like it's really going to hopefully live up to the hype with all the beautiful poetic words in this. Question number 3, something about reading that you are thankful for. I'm thankful for reading because it allows me to become more empathetic towards things that I would not normally be able to experience, with books that allow me to see through other people's ways of looking at things that I would not be able to see on my own because I don't have that frame of reference. Books allow me a totally different frame of reference, and they also allow me a different outlook, which allows me to be more empathetic towards other people who do not follow the same walk of life as me. And I feel like that is also a reason why diversity is such an important thing in reading and reading a wide variety of books, because you never know what kind of perception is going to awaken something in you that speaks to you. And you don't really know what book is going to awaken how you look at others and allow you to have more acceptance for yourself and the flaws in yourself and those flaws in others, as well as the differences between you and others. So I'm really thankful for reading because it allows me to expand who I am as a person and strive to be a better person while I'm doing it. Question number 4, a booktube related experience you had this year that you are thankful for. So I did take a break, and once I got back into booktube, I actually joined Twitter last year, and I've been slowly kind of integrating myself into the Twitter community, and I believe it was July I ended up becoming a part of a group where we support each other, and it's really amazing to have that kind of support, that kind of backing, because I'm very shy and sometimes I'm very terrible at being consistent with people, which doesn't always have the greatest framework for friendships. And it's not that I do it intentionally, it's not that I don't care, it's just that, sometimes I just get really caught up in what's going on in life in general and how quickly it moves that sometimes I forget to slow down and kind of take a breath and look around me. So that's pretty much a big shortcoming I have, but this group has been extremely consistent for me since July, I believe it was, and I'm really grateful that I have this group. And if you guys are watching, you guys are awesome and you're great, and I'm really thankful for you guys and meeting all of you. So that's what I'm thankful for my booktube stuff, because I met so many wonderful people this year, and it's just been a heck of an experience, and I cannot wait to have many more years of experiences like these. Question number 5, 3 channels that you are grateful for. Top of my list is 12 Months of April. She has been with my channel since it started it. Like, I remember, like, I believe, like, that she first commented on one of my videos when I had like about maybe 20 or 30 subscribers, and it was really early on, and I was still trying to get to know people, and I was still trying to figure out my way through and how to meet people. And it was really nice and refreshing because she reached out to me in a comment. She was just very kind, and since then, like, we still talk and we have this beautiful friendship, and it was just really nice like that. You know, I'm really grateful for her channel, because without her channel, without, you know, like, her willingness to reach out to me, like, I would not have such a great friend. And I'm really, really very grateful that I met her, and especially because I met her so early on. It's given me like a lot of consistency like on this channel, and I really appreciate how steadfast she is with everything. And even in times like where like we're both like, you know, not very steadfast ourselves, she's been like the one constant on my channel. It's really hard for me to pick just 3 channels like that I'm grateful for, mainly because like there's a lot of people like that really contribute to this channel. Another channel that I am very grateful for is Alyssa from Pages and Ink and Gabriella from Books and Other Nerd Things. We do buddy reads together, and without our channels we would not have gotten a chance to really interact, and I'm really grateful for them as well. I mean, how can I pick just 3? Serena from A Wandering Mind has also been, you know, a big factor. She's also been with my channel pretty much towards the beginning as well, so I'm very grateful for her. Franny from Franny for Thoughts has also been with my channel from pretty much like when I started it, and I'm really grateful for her as well. God, guys, there's like so many, and I don't want to play favorites, and I'm, you know, like, I mean, I'm really just grateful for everybody like that really just interacts with me and on my channel, and, you know, like helps me in general and just is there for me and everything. So I just don't think it's fair like to list just 3. Like, there's just so many, and I'm just grateful for everyone who you know, talks to me and is still talking to me and is still just so wonderful and kind, and I'm just grateful for a lot of people. Like, it's really just hard to narrow that down. So 3 videos that you are really thankful for that you watched recently. Books I Want to Read Before 2020 by Shay Geeks Out. That's her channel name. And I watched that recently and realized that there's a lot of books that me and her have in common that we hope to get a chance to read before 2020. And it's nice like to know like that I'm not the only one who's trying to battle like a TBR before the end of the year. So I was really grateful to see like that it wasn't just me that was trying to read as much as they could before the end of the year. Another video that I watched recently was by Books with Emily Fox. It was actually like, she had another name for it. I Won't Hit My Reading Goal Reader's Problem Tag, and it made me feel good because like I had a lot of goals like that. I completed some of the goals like that I had set for myself in 2019, but I certainly did not complete all of them. I mean, I got the book count, I had a few series like that I wanted to read that I got to, but as far as like diversifying my reading, I have done very terrible with that. So it kind of made me feel like that it's okay like that I didn't get to all of my reading goals like that I had, and I was very grateful like that I wasn't the only one that didn't 100% get to all of the reading goals. And it's very gratifying like to know that I'm human and that I maybe not always be able to 100% get to everything that I need to get to in the span of a year, because just because it's a year doesn't mean that a year is long. Like, a year goes by so fast. Another video that I was very grateful for recently was actually by Riley Marie, and it was all about dark romance books, and I was really excited about that one because I have been scouring like all over, I had been scouring all over for darker romance like books, you know, like assassins, like BDSM, not really my thing, but darker like, you know, romances like where, you know, the individuals are kind of like emotionally tortured. They're tortured because they torture themselves emotionally because of all the things they've gone through. or like they're emotionally tortured because of all the things they've gone through. Like there is, you know, like that kind of dark romance thing. And I was really grateful because she introduced me to so many great dark romance book recommendations, and I really appreciated that. Like I had no idea where to start, and I've kind of been really sucked in to the dark romance books. I actually got introduced to In the Company of Killers because of that video, and just really grateful for it. And the last question is 5 things that you are thankful for from this past year. I am thankful for my friends who have stood by me, not only in real life, but also online, and I really love you guys. I thank you guys so much for sticking by me and with me. I'm really thankful for my family, who is also very supportive, and they really are very supportive of this channel, and they're really supportive of my life decisions, and so, you know, like, it's just nice to have all that support. I'm also very thankful that my health has held out for like the last few years, and that I haven't had a relapse, and that it's been a long road of recovery from autoimmune problems that I had there quite a few years ago. And so I'm really grateful for the fact that my health has held out, and that I've been feeling good, and that I haven't like really had too many sicknesses. So I'm very happy and thankful for that as well. I'm also thankful for you guys for supporting me on here as well. Like, you guys really do, you guys are like the reason like why I make these videos. And I really am grateful for all the support that I receive on here as well. And I'm also grateful for the fact that I have a really good job, and I'm really thankful for the support that I get from there as well. And without that job, like, you know, it would not be possible for me to do these things like that I do on here. So I really have just so many things like that I am grateful for. And it's just so many things to be thankful for and just appreciate life for. And of course, like, I know like I'm up to 6 now, but I'm really grateful for the authors that make these books for me to enjoy and escape into on days that I'm having a terrible day, or even on days that I'm having a good day and just want a really good story. Like, I'm just so grateful to so many of these creative minds like that put their pen to paper and write these beautiful stories for us. So there's just so many reasons to be grateful, and I hope you guys like this thankful booktube book tag. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, hit the little like, hit subscribe, and hit the little bell icon if you guys want to receive emails every time I post. And thank you guys so much. I am so thankful you guys watched this video to this point, and I hope you guys like this video, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a really good Thanksgiving surrounded by everything that you want for Thanksgiving, whether or not that's, you know, whether or not you decide that you'd rather be alone because extroverting is really hard, or you decide that you would rather, you know, be with family and you have that family. I hope you guys I hope Thanksgiving is whatever you want it to be, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys again probably on December 1st. So you guys have a great day. Bye.